Hello, everyone. It's me, LBT, once again, and welcome back to another LBT Q&A. And hope you're all doing good. And excited to restart this one. And finally, we made it at the end of July, known as July 31st, 2023. July 2023 has been a hit or miss. Some good things going on, some things mixed, and all that. And some could be really, really bad. And yeah. I'm just here for another LBT Q&A and all that stuff, and yeah. Now that we're heading to August of 2023, let's see how this turns out to be. Something that makes the difference. Shamer Wallace. Hey, partner. We need a game crossover with Sonic the Hedgehog and Power Rangers. Oh, are you sure about this, partner? Because, huh, that seems kind of an interesting one. Oh boy, I'm so scared. Boo! Sh- Shamer Wallace and yeah, Shamer. Yeah, it's about to get wild. Eleanor the Iguanodon. Oh, sorry, partner. I need to rotate my camera because I'm not sure if I could. I think I have an idea. I'm always with plenty of ideas. It's morphin' time, baby. Yeah, yeah. And I'm about to watch the first Iron Man movie. I am Iron Man. I am Iron Man. Iron Man. Oh boy, here we go. Iron Man. I watched Jurassic Park in my last day of school, but I might watch the sequels and Jurassic World movies in the future. That's awesome. And I love that first Jurassic Park movie. Not to mention that movie's 30 years old, so happy 30th anniversary to Jurassic Park. Hell, I even did a Jurassic June podcast for all the Jurassic media for the foods that I've eaten and talk with my friends on this Jurassic June, all those other stuff. All those various good and proper good ones, and yeah. To maybe or nobody. We'll have to find out. Oh, it's just a mute sound, something, and I'm probably gonna. Oh, barnacles. And I'm going to watch the first Iron Man movie from the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Probably stop in. Holy cow! It's either Iron Man or Ice Age: The Meltdown because I haven't watched that in a while, and extremely goofy movie is easily one of my favorite Disney movies of all time. It's probably one of the most underrated animated films in the 2000s. The same year as Dinosaur, which that's another amazing Disney movie in the year 2000, and The Ballad of Big Al, The Walking with Dinosaurs special. The 2000 was a good year long before I was born. And not to mention that I got all these dinosaur figures, which really nice. Oh, and Phineas and Ferb. Phineas and Ferb. Take two, the Phineas and Ferb. Phineas and Ferb, Candace against the universe, across the second dimension. And one of my favorite Phineas and Ferb episodes would be Mission Marvel, which that is a good Phineas and Ferb special, and it's one of my favorite ones. I actually enjoy this more than any other Phineas and Ferb series, in my opinion, and because it's nice and it's well made, it's well paced, the characters are likable and all that. Either way, it's a really good special, and I would have put this in my top 10 Disney movies rather than Zootopia and all that. Because don't get me wrong, Zootopia is still a good movie, but it just has its flaws, but things that I could not stand and all that. But yeah, my favorite Disney movies is Big Hero 6 and Zootopia. I like Big Hero 6. Yeah, because if you want to hear my real thoughts on my real favorite Disney movies, I would rather pick Dinosaur, Lion King, Meet the Robinsons, Tarzan, Big Hero 6, and Wreck It Ralph. Because those are my favorite ones. Right outside the Disney canon. And oh, yeah. And, oh, man. Big Hero 6. I think I actually adore Big Hero 6. But Zootopia, I think I'll probably do a video separately because I think my opinion on Zootopia kind of changed. I still think it's good, but there's a lot of problems I have to handle where it's criticism, fair shares, and use. My favorite Pixar movies is Toy Story, Toy Story 2, Toy Story Lightyear, Up, and Incredibles 1 and 2. I do like the first two Toy Story movies, but Toy Story 3, not the biggest fan. And I'm certainly not the biggest fan of Lightyear either, because I'm sorry, but I'm just not a big fan of Lightyear. But I do like The Incredibles, the first film and the sequel, and Up. And mine would be like Monsters Inc., Turning Red, the first two Toy Story movies, and Cars, and many more Pixar movies that are considered good. Some Pixar movies could be good, some could be okay, and some could be pretty bad. But that's just another topic that I want to get through. So, yeah, here we go again. And I'm going to watch The Work It with Sabrina Carpenter, aka one of my favorite celebrities, and might as well go the I like to move it. And I'm gonna watch Trolls. The same people who did something like Shrek. Yeah, because Shrek is a classic. Let's watch that. Because How to Train Your Dragon is a classic. Let's also watch that. And yeah, How to Train Your Dragon is getting a live action remake. Yeah, I've heard this a long time ago, and I can't wait to see that they're trying something new outside of the an animation style. Because the last How to Train Your Dragon movie that I've seen is the third movie, and I wonder what I wonder if the live action How to Train Your Dragon movie turned out to be, because I can't wait for DreamWorks to try some new toys and new elements and all that. And I really hope it's not going to be like those unnecessarily live action remakes from Disney, because I'm tired of Disney shoving remakes down on people's faces all the time. Like, stop with these remakes, for God's sakes. Do something new with yourself. Like, go to college, do some homework, and do something experimental. That's all we need. Uh-oh, that's okay, Electric Nano. Since you're not a fan of Toy Story 3 and Lightyear, I accept your opinion. Thanks, Ewan. Thanks, Edwin. It looks like you decided to be a good friend here, and if I made a mistake, then I apologize. I'm sorry, and but how about this? If I do a live stream on Friday, I'll probably invite you in. I'll probably invite Creel Studios, and I'll probably invite any other new members of the new YouTube community who has never been in my live stream before. So, so that way we can all have a chat with each other. And Lord Lyle Chloridan, since you want to be part of the stream, then don't worry. This will not be the end. And yeah, it's showtime. Upon seeing the first minute of Turning Red, I'm still wanting to get my Red Rex, the Mattel Red Rex, because I'm dying to get my Red Rex. Wait a minute, what, the Barnacles? My YouTube friend is Creel Studios and Hunter Firestone Fanboy 2004. I might as well check out that channel and subscribe to that one, because it's a really good channel, and you are good too, Edwin and Creel Studios. You guys are good. You guys are awesome, and you guys are the goodest friends I've ever had. Only if I can invite you guys in my live stream, LBT live streams. So if I invite you guys in, then we'll probably have a chat. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be special, and this will be the King of Kings. Roar! Ah, just nice and fresh air. Aladar and Patchy, right on top with each other, and my favorite DreamWorks movie is Shrek. Both Shrek 1 and Shrek 2, Minions, Rise of the Guardians, and Prince of Egypt. Man, those are really good DreamWorks movies. And I couldn't agree with you more, Mr. Ghostbuster. And I could never agree with you harder. Because my favorite DreamWorks movie would have to be the How to Train Your Dragon franchise. Oh, yeah. What I'm trying to say here is my favorite DreamWorks movies is How to Train Your Dragon. The first film, the first Kung Fu Panda movie, Mr. Peabody and Sherman, the first Shrek movie, and even Over the Hedge, because that was a really funny movie. And yeah, I absolutely like those DreamWorks movies. Both Prince of Egypt and Spirit, Stallion of the Cimarron. Yeah, I I like those movies. Megamind. Oh, my bad. I thought it was Minions. Megamind. Cause I was like Rise of Gru, Minions 2 Rise of Gru, and it's like I'm starting to be, don't get me wrong, I love Illumination. I love, it may not be the best studios around with DreamWorks and Blue Sky, but at least they're like their movies are really really funny and they do bring a lot of charm. Some Illumination mo- some Illumination movies are fine. Most of them are really good. Some of them could be okay and all that. But overall, I am the biggest Illumination fan there is. I love it. Animal Planet, Animal Planet. Okay, Lyle Floridan, Lord Lyle Floridan. We'll see how that goes. Aladar and Patchy, and the Carnotaurs. Carnoraptor. Oh, and not to mention, I decided to eat a big bowl of rice and fried up chicken for dinner. Yummy, that is amazing. Really, really yummy. That is. Time time for going to the big stuff. And riding on the big boys. I'm just learning that reference from Power Rangers Operation Overdrive. I could finally take my own piece. A few moments ever since Trolls War Tours fans' trip, and I have seen no other movie I see. But, well, since that we have finally arrived here, we'll see how that goes. Why? I could just. Aladar and Patchy. Yep, two dinosaur characters on the sidelines, and oh, and I decided to bring them out in this gaming room. And my battery's dying, and I have to restart this Q&A. Sorry if I delayed the other one. So, yeah. If you want to send me any texts or anything, feel free so that way we can have a chat. Or we can have plenty of fun here because there's a lot of people doing good things in my YouTube channel by subscribing and then sending all these awesomeness going on. And I think I need to make another Jurassic Fight Club rant after a long hiatus. Tomorrow, tomorrow it's our Power Month, August for Power Rangers. That's interesting, Shamer Wallace, because that's how the very first Mighty Morphin came out in 1993. And happy 30th anniversary. And now that we got the anniversary known as Power Rangers Once and Always, so happy 30th anniversary to that. And happy 30th anniversary to Boy Meets World, which I didn't even know that it came out in 1993 in the same freaking year. Didn't even know about it, and I might as well watch it. Jurassic Fight Club makes Monsters Resurrected look like walking with dinosaurs. Jurassic Fight Club, a documentary from 2008, Monsters Resurrected from 2009, and let me just say, they do not hold up, and let me just say, they both are dino stinkers. As Ian Malcolm says, that is one big pile of shit. Wait a minute. I hear a race car track. A race car track that was like zooming in, like zoom, zoom. Yeah, like that. Man, that race car thing is hilarious. And I think I need to get a new tripod for my phone and all that stuff because it keeps moving and stilting and being this clumsiness all the time. I do have my lost tapes voicing Indominus Rex, but not your favorite voice thing, so I can't do that. What do you mean by that? Team Umizoomi. Honestly, I don't watch regular television anymore. I'm on streaming services now and watch some things that are like related, either Disney Plus, Netflix, or Peacock, or in this case, some other streaming services. But regular TV, that's kind of a long story to get through. And What I mean is that if I was in your stream thing, like for the Q&A thing, I say Lost Tape and Dominus Rex, but I don't know if I'm able to join. That's because I don't have the link yet. So I'll probably give this a testing for you guys. And probably give this a testing for those who haven't been part of my stream, like Lord Lyle Plorden, Edwin, and many other people. So there's that. Yep, I'm on Netflix with Mighty Morphin Power Rangers by saying, "Go, go, Power Rangers!" Yeah, for that, it's about to get wild. Go, go, Power Rangers! You Mighty Morphin Power Rangers! Shamer Wallace. Nice one. It never gets old that it's about to get wild. Oh, hey, Dino 2 Mac. Nice one. It's morphin' time. Yep, it's morphin' time. Uh huh. I like that reference by saying, "It's morphin' time." For that, it's morphin' time. And I'm going to go back to watch the first Iron Man movie because I haven't finished that in the day because I was busy doing all this and all that stuff with all those vehicles, armory, and technology and all that. And I think I need to mute down that volume because of the nonsense. So I'll be right back. Yep, back on strike. Ooh, 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 ooh. Sorry. Jurassic Fight Club's Pachyrhinosaurus has a animal's body, a head of a Alcalorosaurus, and the horn of a Centmonoclonius, which is another species of Centrosaur. So, not to mention the coloring has the exact same coloring as the Ionosaurs from Dinosaur Planet. And oh boy, that is kind of nice. And yep, Aladar and Patchy. There for a Q&A. And I do need a new tripod because the tripod seems very clumsy and somewhat ridiculous and all that. But of course it does, Lord Lyle Pluridan. It's on Amazon Prime. And the Prime video and the Prime stuff does exist for good amount of reasons. And I love it. I love it and buy it. And most important of all, it has good amount of everything. So Tony Stark. Nice to see him refreshing up that. And Pepper Potts. Definitely fresh in the good side. But as for Rhodey, okay, just a piece of cake. Oh boy. And I'm gonna watch the first Iron Man, and this is where this guy who becomes the antagonist in the first Iron Man movie. The Iron Man villains in both Iron Man movies were kind of good. I thought Ironmonger was pretty intimidating, and I thought Whiplash was kind of a weak villain in my opinion, but I still think he gets the job done. And Whiplash. But if I have to pick the Whiplash from the Marvel stuff, I would pick the Whiplash from Phineas and Ferb Mission Marvel. Because that Whiplash is intimidating. Intimidating in comparison, in my opinion. And not to mention with Red Skull and MODOK and Venom, those are intimidating foes. And yeah. Yep, this stream is going really, really, really good. And I'm just chilling, and it's about to get wild. I not only brought Aladar along with me and Patchy, but the Stegosaur, the Mattel Stegosaurus. And yeah, Lord Lyle Floridan, hope you can see this and hope you can enjoy it. Tomorrow is going to be a big cold Golden Corral buffet day, but with dinosaurs in it. Me being unable to find the Mattel Stegosaurus. Sorry, buddy. I'm sorry that you didn't get the Mattel Stego, but you'll probably get that other dinosaur in your collection soon. Because I already got a Stegosaurus. Because Stegosaurus is a cool dinosaur. August for a power month. Really? Pretty nice. Power month of August. Oh, yeah. Power month. Yeah. Uh huh. Yeah. And it seems really interesting. And here it goes, the Gorgosaurus, the big top predator in Walking with Dinosaurs, the movie. Oh, I apologize for the Gorgo not making as much sound effects as possible because I'm most likely a fan of the figures from 2013's Walking with Dinosaurs, and for good reason. Not to mention there's Troodons. Troodon is a cool character in Walking with Dinosaurs, and a cool dinosaur figure, which is really amazing because of the feathered coat covering that it has. It's similar that we see from modern day birds, And yes, I do agree that birds are a type of dinosaur. And there's a good reason for this because the fact that they live alongside them is proof that birds are dinosaurs. I'm gonna give thumbs up, and here we go again. The more I talk about these movies, and the more I talk about acting wise, oh boy, this technology is so wonderful in this wonderland. Power Rangers in Wonderland, which that would be really cool. Either Mystic Force, either Dino Thunder, either Dino Charge, or any other Power Ranger theme. But hey, dinosaur themed Power Rangers is my thing after all. And I do like to be, well, wonderful. And yeah, tomorrow is the 1st of August of 2023, and how could that be any different? But as I digress, July of 2023 is a hit or miss. Some good things going on, some okay things going on, some bad things going on, all those other stuff. And yeah, I think July 2023 is an okay month. Not as good as Jurassic June of 2023 because Jurassic June of 2023 is literally one of my favorite things happening June of 2023. I get to do the Jurassic June podcast. I get to show up my dinosaur figures, what type of foods I'm eating, and I get to do podcasts on my favorite dino media for Jurassic Park. Oh, look, if there's another thing I wanted to appreciate Lord Lyle Floridan is that Jack Horner wants people to believe T Rex is just a pure scavenger when there's evidence against pure scavenging Tyrannosaurus, but Tyrannosaurus refuses to listen to the evidence. What the hell, Jack Horner? Dude, what the hell? He's not just a pure scavenger, it's a predator. An agile predator. Get it? See, you don't think, Horner. You don't. Hey, look, there's Chunky Joe. Hey, Chunky Joe. Chunky Joe. Oh, that's a pretty cool name for a YouTube channel. That's a pretty cool name. And Horner, if you think that Tyrannosaurus Rex is a pure scavenger and all that instead of a predator, you are scum. That's how I feel about you. You are scum. Tyrannosaurus. Tyrannosaurus and Triceratops are my favorite dinosaurs. Oh, cool one, Shamer. And since you asked me a question, Chunky Joe, I have plenty of dinosaurs that you've never heard of or never seen before. Because my first favorite dinosaur that I liked is Tarbosaurus. Tarbosaurus batar, or Tyrannosaurus batar, as some people like to call it. An Asian relative of Tyrannosaurus. The same size as Tyrannosaurus Rex, lived in Asia, and I love Tarbosaurus for good reason. And Spinosaurus. Spinosaurus aegypticus. You may remember the Spinosaurus from Jurassic Park 3 as this apex predator in the island of Isla Sorna, but Spinosaurus is more of a fish eater rather than a predator. And third, Carnotaurus. Fourth, Pachyrhinosaurus, Patasaurus. I think I'll probably list a few of my favorite dinosaurs. I'll probably do a video on that. So for that, thanks, Mr. Chunky Joe. And if I and good sending me that request, by the way. So yeah, I might make a video on that. Just like Darwin Fetches says, Stigi Moloch and Pachycephalosaurus may have checked from adaptation of Hell Creek. Stigi Moloch is a dinosaur, and it's a member of the Pachycephalosauridae. But there's also Pachycephalosaurus and Dracorex, which lived in that same area around in Hell Creek. Never heard of that one, but it sounds really cool. Are you talking about the Tarbosaurus, an Asian version of Tyrannosaurus Rex? Because if you haven't seen the Tarbosaurus, then I suggest watching the Dino King movies because they have Tarbosauruses everywhere from the main character, and it's basically Jurassic World but without the boring people. But instead, it's focused on dinosaurs. The third Jurassic Park movie, the Spinosaurus. Spinosaurus aegypticus. Cool name for a predator. But my favorite Spinosaurus would have to be the 2014 reconstruction Spinosaurus. Because that right there is my favorite Spinosaurus. While I do appreciate the 2020's reconstruction of Spinosaurus, I'm not the biggest fan. I'd rather stick with 2014's version of Spinosaurus. And yeah. And I think the stream is going as much better as the live stream one because, man, there are some things that made me uncomfortable to begin with. And, oh, man. And yes, Jack Horner is an asshole because for thinking all that nonsense. Man, I'm so hungry for a granola bar. Granola bar. And Jack Horner, I don't believe him. What he is lies, 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 yeah. Lies, 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 yeah. Like that. How does Jack Horner expects tiny dromaeosaurs like Dakota Raptor take down on something like an Monosaurus? There are other animals that can kill Monosauruses, other predatory dinosaurs like Giganotosaurus, Carcharodontosaurus, and of course Tyrannosaurus. There are other animals that can beat Monosaurus. It's not just Dakota Raptor, and there's no way that Aquaraptor. Oh, as cute, as good, as cool as Aquaraptor really is, there's no way an animal as small could be taking out an Monosaur. Literally. How many teeth does T Rex have? Uh, from I don't know for sure, but I think I might search it on the internet. Because animals lose their teeth, but they manage to grow back. Oh, look, Tyrannotherium is back. Hey, Tyrannotherium. Well, well, great to have you back, buddy. As those from Hell Creek formations. That is correct. It's like a turkey attacking a pack of uh, or pecking on crap of elephant, which would be ridiculous. Hammond collection Tyrannosaurus teeth is accurate since Tyrannosaurus has like very blunt like teeth. Man, Lord Lyoploridon, you are an expert on these prehistoric animals. And I know not all animals. You wonder why I be paleontologist because Dino Dan or Nigel Marvin. Pretty awesome. It has 60 teeth of Tyrannosaurus. Oh, thanks, Tyrannotherium. Thanks, buddy, because sometimes I keep forgetting things, what happened and all that stuff, but I'm not really but thanks by the way. And Lord Lyle Floridan, you too. And I also heard that there's the new Dana spinoff show called Dino Dex, which can't wait to watch that on on Amazon Prime because yeah, I I love Dino Dana. I still love it to this day. And it's one of my favorite dinosaur TV shows. And I wonder if Dino Dex will do the same because I'm a fan of the Dino Dan franchise and still enjoy them to this day. They're not documentaries, but they're good television shows for children and for good reason. And that advice goes to Dinosaur Train because Dinosaur Train is a good nostalgicness of TV show and Dinosaur Train, Dinosaur Train, Dinosaur Train, Dinosaur Train. We're gonna ride the dinosaur train. I want to get the Dino Dan figure, like the Nano Tyrannus, even if it's a juvenile Tyrannosaurus. Yeah, I really wanted to get that figure too because I also heard that's pretty good, and it does resemble the one from the Dino Dana movie. I never understood why they picked Nano Tyrannus as a famous Tyrannosaur like dinosaur and all that stuff, but really, I say it's a juvenile Tyrannosaurus or a different type of Tyrannosaurus. But Nanotyrannus, it's no laughing matter. Serious, it's no laughing matter at all. Oh, and not to mention in the Dino Dana movie, because yeah, I also heard that the Nanotyrannus, it's basically like Nanosaurus, but take out the feathers. But I do like the Tyrannosaurus design, but it's a juvenile Tyrannosaurus, not a species of its own. If Nanotyrannus was a species of its own, then I would have been fine by it. But as for now, I'd rather stick with Nanotyrannus being a straight up juvenile. And the name Dwarf Tyrants. Yep, that and how it comes to Dino Dance series. Why does Ankylosaurus, Patasaurus, Carnotaurus, Parasaurolophus, Styracosaurus, and Velociraptor don't appear in physically in Dino Dan? I wish they would appear in the Dino Dan series, but we'll see how that goes. If Dino Dex comes out, then I really hope they add a lot of new dinosaurs in it, the same way that Dino Dana did, because Dino Dana has a lot of dinosaurs that I liked, and dinosaurs that are good, and the ones that are really, really good. That's why I got into the Dino Dan franchise, because of how amazing these dinosaur characters really are. With the Tyrannosaurs, the Raptors, all those other dinosaur species. I really hope Dryptosaurs will be in Safari Limited because that would be really cool and elite. But the Beast of the Mesozoic was really amazing. Man, I was really close of getting the Mattel Dryptosaur, but suddenly my mind was on the Indominus Rex. So change plans on the Dryptosaur. I think I'm gonna get the Indominus because the Indominus is worth liking. They only appear in promotional materials like Allosaurus, Baryonyx, and Dilophosaurus. Dino Dan beats the Jurassic franchise to animals. Yeah, when it comes to feather animals. But I'm still getting that Mattel Dryptosaur if it comes out because I think it looks good on the inside. And it's what the Mattel Allosaurus should have been like. Not gonna lie. But I'm still getting that Mattel Red Rex and Diabloceratops. If that Dryptosaurus shows up, then I'm gonna get it and get it for my collection because I've heard some good things about it, but yeah, Dino Dan beats the Jurassic franchise in feather animals. Yeah, I totally agree. I kind of feel bad that the Jurassic franchise has not have featured feathered dinosaurs in their entire media before. But at least in Dominion, at least the Pyroraptor, the Uranosaurus, and Morus and Trepidus did show up, even Oviraptor, and the Prologed Tyrannosaurus, which I actually like that Tyrannosaurus. I'll be right back. Need to throw something in the trash and be like a busy man like Tony Stark and be more like a civilian actor. I am a super actor. Actor wise, yes. Um, Artist wise, definitely yes. And filmmaker wise, extreme yes. See, I can watch live action movies. It's not just animated movies that I can watch, but live action movies do kind of make me happy. Some could be good, some can be okay, some could be terrible. Who knows? People think that Megalodon is still alive, which, dude, Megalodon has been gone for the past years ago. Hello? If Megalodon was alive, then it would have been as big as something like that we see in the Meg movie. Good lord. I can't believe they did all this. Yeah, the animal was blind, and also Moros intrepidus and Quetzalcoatlus are meant to be Microraptor and Ornithochirus. I didn't even know that they were about to add those dinosaurs in Jurassic World Dominion, but for some reason they switched them to Therizinosaurus because I can understand why they have to add the Therizinosaurus because just to resemble its creation of the Indominus Rex. And I can understand why they have to add the Giga in. Same reason, Indominus Rex. Yeah, and the Megalodon still makes the Loch Ness Monster feel plausible. Yeah, Loch Ness Monsters. And I am Iron Man. Yeah, the first Iron Man movie. Yeah, I like the first Iron Man movie, and I decided to finish it. So, Spino was meant to be in Dominion Final Battle instead of the Therizinosaurus, which was cut and replaced by the Therizinosaurus, Buckindorax. Yeah, it would have been cool if most of those dinosaur characters get more appearances and get more screening time. Like, seriously. Like, it would have been so much cool if these dinosaurs get their screening times. And so that way we could experience, and it would have been the best dino experience in 2022. And it would have been the best Jurassic film and all that stuff. But Jurassic World Dominion, in my opinion, had a serious amount of potential in it. Granted, it did have some good moments in it and some moments that I kind of enjoy, but other than that, I still think it's a squandered mess. Still better than Jurassic Fight Club and Monsters Resurrected, that's for sure, but hey, it's worth a shot. And finished with the first Iron Man movie. And I'm gonna watch Ice Age. Ice Age 2, The Meltdown. If Rexy had died in Dominion, then it would have shown the end of the era and all that stuff. Oh, and why not bring in a new Tyrannosaurus in the Jurassic World Dominion rather than Rexy? The because yeah, bring in a new Tyrannosaurus for God's sakes. I'm tired of Rexy being this punching bag for other dinosaurs. I mean, this isn't Jurassic Fight Club. This isn't Chicken Little, or this isn't the Raimi Spider-Man films, or Spider-Man gets to be a punching bag for larger villains like the Goblin or Otto Octavius, Venom, Sandman, Harry Osborn. That's one thing I do not like about the Raimi Spider-Man films is that Spider-Man is this punching bag to other supervillains in his way, like the Goblin, Otto Octavius, and Sandman, and mostly Venom. Big Edie and Lou Eni feel more like Buck and Doe from the Lost World, but because of the colors. I do think, but they're different. But I still like the Buck and Doe rats. But Lil Edie and Big Edie. I'm gonna do LBT's top 10 favorite dinosaurs in the Jurassic franchise. So don't worry, this would be really really good. The same way I did my top 10 Disney movies that I like and Disney movies I hate and all that. But hey, it just goes to show. And I'm watching Ice Age 2 because I haven't watched those in a while now. It's been a while since I haven't been watching the Ice Age franchise because the last one I decided to stuck on that is The Adventures of Buck Wild, which that movie was a big chaotic mess. Oh man, seems kind of nice around here, and yeah, The Spino. Oh, Camp Cretaceous. Yeah. Manticore. I like that Manticore Island. So I'm going to spray and can't wait to rewatch the Ice Age franchise again because my mind was on Power Rangers throughout the entire decade since January. Power Rangers. The more I watch the franchise, I'm gonna start with the original Mighty Morphin because I really, really wanted to. And now that I'm back in the Ice Age franchise, let's see if I can review any other Ice Age media like Ice Age 2, The Meltdown. And for now, my reviews will be somewhat different around here. So, yeah. Scott Creamer said that the woolly mammoth was meant to be in Camp Cretaceous, so Sinospinos could have been maybe mammoths until they changed into lazy design hybrids. Yeah, it would have been really cool if the mammoths would have been in Camp Cretaceous and all that. And yeah, it would be really cool. But hell, you even added the Smilodon, so why not add woolly mammoths in Camp Cretaceous? I'm just saying. It, yeah, it's like the mammals that you've seen that came right up from Ice Age and into a Jurassic World franchise. I know it sounds insane, but at least you would have had something new to it. And I wonder if there's some other toys that contain Ice Age animals because I've selected a few dinosaur stuff from big dinosaurs, small dinosaurs, feather dinosaurs, all those other stuff. But hey, I think I might pick a wild animal like a lion, so that way it could challenge a Tyrannosaurus because a Tyrannosaurus is the king of the dinosaurs, while a lion is the king of the jungle, which is kind of an interesting idea. And yeah, July of 2023 has been an okay-ish months of 2023, and life would find a way, and I'm going to head off with another LBT video. So, and I might as well end this Q&A here, and it really means a lot. And for those who have been part of my LBT live stream, I want to thank you. And yeah, I'm going to end this off over 66 million years in the making. Well, anyways, before I go, I have another thing saying going on. People say that Smilodon shouldn't be in Jurassic World Evolution 2 since it's a mammal, and yet there's a synapsins in the game. More like a Dimetrodon. Yeah, a Dimetrodon is a synapsin. So why not be the same thing with all these other creatures? So let that sink in a minute. Let that sink in a minute. And surprisingly, not another prehistoric media. So that's the end of it. And Eleanor, Patchy, the Carnotaur, the Troodon, Roberto, and the Baryonyx. Yep. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. And the Gorgosaurus. Yep. I'm really sure I'm yeah, and I'm really sure he's having a good time. So here we go again. And yep. Hope you guys enjoyed this LBT Q&A. And yeah, and like I said, I'll probably invite you guys into this live stream on Friday. Those that I've not seen before and I've not met. And for those who haven't met me, I'll probably invite you into the live stream on Friday, so that way we can have a chat with each other. So, anyways, hope you guys enjoy, and please sure to like and subscribe, and more videos coming in your future as well as other things. And yeah, LBT here later on, and I'll see you guys in August. So that's my